Buy side and sell side liquidity. Now, this is really the creme de la creme of what the market hunts for. This is where a lot of people get, you know, that's how you get them sharp reverses. You've seen traders do high profitable trades, and they're at like at extreme high, or they're at an extreme low. This is because they understand stop hunts and buy side and sell side liquidity. So now I'm going to give you an example of sell side and buy side liquidity. Also, before I give you the examples, let me describe what you're looking for. So a lot of the time, what you're looking for with buy side and sell side liquidity is your support and resistance zones. When you're looking at your support and resistance zones, a lot of the time, what you're going to see, let me give you for example, you're going to see taps of your support and resistance zone. And you're going to think, okay, cool, now that it's tapped my zone, a lot of people, what they do is tap their zone and they get in. No hesitation, straight away. They're impulse buying, as what us traders will say. They're using their emotion to get in. We now need to be patient as traders. We now need to not do that. So now let me give you an example of what exactly I'm talking about. This is sell side liquidity. As you can see, the market is sold off, but the market has tapped one of my zones. So now, as it's tapped the zone, because it's tapped it once, that doesn't mean nothing to me. That can just be a pullback. So I now need to see what's going to happen. But what I'm going to do, because it's at a zone and not a random level, it's at a psychology level. I'm now going to mark this out. What's going to happen at this level now? I believe now that that first tap has now created the liquidity. What's going to happen now? The market is going to exactly take that liquidity and use everyone that was in the market early to push it up. So now this is similar to inducements. Liquidity and inducements go hand in hand together. The market is literally finding ways to get us into the market and out the market. So as you can see, first tapped, pushed up. This little zone here is what we would call the inducement. It's inducing you to get in early. You're thinking, all right, cool, yeah, this is a buy. Look, it's holding this level. Nope, hasn't taken liquidity yet. Now what's happened is taken the liquidity of the sell side liquidity. It's got out everyone that was buying and hesitated and got in early. So this is a lot of time when people say, breakouts, fake outs, and etc. etc. This is a prime example. It's now broken. It's looking like it's a breakout with the big bullish candle, but it hasn't. It's taken liquidity and now it's shooting up in the right direction of the original buyers. And that's when a lot of the time people start hesitating. They start buying and selling a bit too much, and they start revenge trading because they've seen it's now going in their right direction. What's going to happen here? It's taking us out. It's taken out the early buyers, taking them out, taking their money, and now it's shot off. Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. And then what's going to happen here? Now the market has now said, I've now created a new liquidity zone. And what's going to happen with that liquidity zone? That is now buy side liquidity. So your support level is where sell side liquidity resides, and your buy side liquidity is going to be at your resistance level. These levels that I'm showing you, they are mainly on the smaller time frame. They are mainly external liquidity and buy side and sell side liquidity zones. So now that I've given you a buy side at the external level, I'm also going to show you here. This is another internal buy side liquidity zone. So like I said, the market from this is how the market created its sell side and buy side. It's pushed up. That one push has created this big trend and it's created this buy side liquidity. So now we know next time the market wants to push up or gives us an upwards trend, it should possibly aim to take out this buy side liquidity if it gives us the right signs. As you can see, it's pushed back down, hit this zone again. This zone has now been respected. What we should be looking for now, if it's giving you the right signs, of course, confluence is always key in when you're taking your trades. You should now be expecting, if we've now rejected this zone again, I should know that I'm going towards my buy side liquidity. And what's happened here? The market's pushed up again, keep pushing. In between of all these pushes up, the market has created a buy side liquidity again. So you can take, after the first push up, you can mark that as a buy side liquidity. And with this, you should also know that when you're aiming for your buy side liquidity, this is just showing you where stop hunts, where buy stops and sell stops are waiting, where people are either eager to buy or eager to sell. And for example, these are where levels people are eager to buy, and that's why it's called liquidity, because they're literally just taking people's money. So what we've got here, we've got the push up, created buy side liquidity. This buy side liquidity has been taken, so we'll take this off now. It's been pushed up. You can use this level, or you can use this level. I've used this level because of what happens later on in the market. It's pushed up. You can mark that as a buy side liquidity to be taken again. It's now this one this high has taken at that high, so that liquidity has been taken. It's now gone back down. So now that I know it's gone back down, and this level has, for now, within this trade model, this level is holding. We can now expect this buy side liquidity to be taken. As you can see here, this buy side liquidity has been taken. Beautiful. But now, as you can see, both that buy side liquidity was taken, that buy side liquidity was taken. This buy side liquidity was taken later on. But wait, this one hasn't been taken yet. So now what should we be expecting? This buy side liquidity to be taken. You could have taken out your money by now or not. It really just depends on you. But as you can see, the market has now changed this trend without taking that liquidity. So what you should be expecting is that liquidity to be taken sooner or later. And as you can see, the market's pushed down. It's tapped this zone again. But as you can see, it's tapped this zone a bit higher. This gives us a positive zone, a positive sign. My buy side liquidity is going to be taken. I know exactly what's going to happen. And on top of that, what is also happened is the market has given us liquidity, not buy side liquidity, not sell side liquidity, just normal liquidity for it to generate orders at this level. Like I said, you could, depending on your model that you're using for that day, I wouldn't advise it, because this looks like consolidation to me. So I would not be in this trade at all. I would have never rid this market upwards. So the market has shown me it's creating liquidity at this level. And what's happened, like I said, it's creating liquidity at this level, but it hasn't taken my buy side liquidity yet. So what I'm going to do now is wait for liquidity to be taken. And I know once liquidity has been taken, I can aim for another liquidity, buy side or sell side liquidity. So that's exactly what's happened. It's pushed down, buy side, normal liquidity zone has been taken, which has generated orders. This tapping has happened. It's a higher tap than these taps. So I now know this market should push off, because it's now generated enough orders. And once again, the market has got, pardon me, the market has got early orders in. So early sellers, the sellers that thought, yeah, this market's in a downtrend, everyone, let's go, let's get in. It's also got the buy stop users over here that got in early and said, yeah, this is a beautiful trend down. My order will hold and I can ride this down. So it's got the inducement. it's got the buy stops, and it's rejected this level. So now what's going to happen once it's rejected this level? Inducement, and the people that got in early, taken out. The people that had a trade and they've either moved their buy they've moved their stop loss to just above this high, or they've got orders waiting to sell off again at this high, they've been taken out. The market's pushed up. Where did the market push to, guys? The market has pushed to my buy side liquidity. It's taken out a buy side liquidity. Once the market's taken out a buy side liquidity, what I should be expecting a lot of the time is a reversal, because what's going to happen is once it takes your liquidity, it's also expecting people to also get in. So if I know the market is expecting people to get in, I'm going to take my money and let all the other people get in early, and it's going to take out. So now it's saying, I've taken your liquidity. I'm now going to wait for all the sellers to come in, because or all the buyers to come in, either one or the other. So I've now taken my money, but now the sellers are in early. They're thinking, yeah, this is not, it's my reversal zone. It's a psychology level reversal zone. Beautiful. They've now been taken out. Sellers think they're making money, or buyers that believe in the trend, they think it's going up. They've got 10 pips. Their 10 pips has been taken. The sellers got in, so buyers are being taken out. The sellers have got in. Their money, they've got their 10 pips up here, let's say. They're thinking, yeah, I'm going to ride it all the way down to the next zone. What's happened? A reversal. They've now been taken out. Their 10 pips has been taken out. And then that's it. That's all the market looks for. The market just looks for places buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity, inducement levels, and liquidity levels. Once you can physically see them and you train your eyes to see the manipulation within the market, your losses will decrease by tenfold. You will become a profitable trader naturally. Like it will be embedded in your brain every day when you wake up. What am I looking for? I'm looking for levels of consolidation, because that's really and truly generating a liquidity. I'm looking for buy side and sell side liquidity. Where is the market heading towards? What has the market taken? What hasn't the market taken? I'm looking for early buyers and early seller zones, and I'm going to avoid them. I'm going to avoid being an early buyer and early seller. And that is all you need to do. If you choose to avoid more than being more impulsive, you will become a profitable trader. You will become a winner, and you will be smiling for the rest of your life. And that is the lifestyle we're trying to achieve. We want to be able to avoid stuff, not just win. We want to be able to also avoid and chase the lifestyle we want.